I woke up to complete silence. No birds, no cars, not even the faint hum of electricity. Just silence and an overwhelming sense of wrongness. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth. I wasn't in my bed. I wasn't even in my house. My fingers pressed against rough dirt beneath me. My heart pounded as I sat up, my head spinning. Trees. A dense forest surrounded me, stretching into the distance like a cage of towering shadows. Then I saw it. A small, blinking red light in the distance. I forced myself to my feet, my legs trembling. The moment I moved, a voice crackled from somewhere above, distorted and emotionless. "Welcome to the game." My breath caught in my throat. The game? What game? My eyes darted around, searching for cameras, speakers, anything that could explain what was happening. Survive for 24 hours and you win. Survive? My mouth went dry. Win what? And I turned abruptly as a rustling came from the bushes. My stomach twisted. I wasn't alone. I ran. It wasn't rational, but instinct took over. My feet pounded against the uneven ground, roots and stones clawing at my ankles. The forest blurred around me, a mess of green and brown. My chest burned. My lungs screamed. But I didn't stop. Not until I heard footsteps. Fast. Heavy. Too close. I dove behind a fallen tree, my fingers gripping the bark so hard my nails splintered. The footsteps slowed, then stopped. Someone was there, waiting, listening. I held my breath, counting the seconds. 1, 2, 3. A voice. Low. Calculated. "I know you're there." I squeezed my eyes shut. My body tensed. Then, silence. The kind that makes your skin crawl. A shadow moved beyond the tree, just inches away. My fingers found a sharp rock, cold and solid in my palm. My only weapon. The moment stretched unbearably, and then a gunshot shattered the silence. I bolted. The sound echoed in my skull as I crashed through the undergrowth, my breath ragged. They had guns. I had nothing. The voice returned, calm, almost amused. "There are 5 of you left." 5. I skidded to a stop, my back pressing against a tree. My pulse thundered in my ears. I wasn't alone in this nightmare. Who were the others? Where were they? My mind raced with possibilities. Were they victims like me? Or were they my enemies? Then it hit me. If there were 5 left, how many had there been before? The hours bled together. I moved carefully, avoiding open spaces. Hunger gnawed at my stomach. My throat was parched. But worse than thirst was the fear. The voice came again. 3 remaining. I swallowed hard. The gunshots had stopped, but that didn't mean the danger had passed. Then, a figure stepped into view. A woman. Her face was streaked with dirt and blood. Her hands were empty. She looked at me, and I looked at her. Neither of us spoke. Then she whispered, "They're watching." My stomach twisted into a knot. My mind screamed at me to ask, "Who?" But deep down, I already knew. The realization came slowly, like ice creeping up my spine. This wasn't a game of survival. It was a spectacle, a performance for someone's sick pleasure. The final hour. Only 2 left. My body ached. My mind was slipping. The woman was gone, vanished into the trees. I didn't know if she was dead or if she was the one hunting me. A crackle in the air. The voice. Only one can win. My breath caught. My fists clenched. Then, movement. A shadow lunging from the darkness. Hands grabbing me. A struggle. Nails clawing. Teeth snapping. My vision blurred. Pain exploded in my ribs. And then, silence. I opened my eyes. The woman lay motionless. The red light blinked faster. My hands, covered in blood. I had won. A helicopter descended. A voice, human this time, spoke through a megaphone. "Congratulations." I staggered forward. The wind from the blades whipped against my face. My vision tunneled. Then, I saw them. People. Rows of them, sitting behind glass walls, watching, smiling. The realization hit me like ice. This wasn't a game. It was a show, and I had just become their newest champion. Then, a screen flickered to life above me. My face appeared on it, battered, bloodied, victorious. A name I didn't recognize flashed beneath my image. My name was gone. A new voice, smoother, confident, spoke from the speakers. The next round begins now.